Thank the gentleman. Chair now recognizes Mrs. Rogers for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to focus on energy security. The number one thing that we can do to lower gasoline prices is increase domestic production of oil. It's really that simple. Unfortunately, the Biden administration has done the opposite and declared war on American energy. Under President Biden's leadership, American oil production has declined by 1.5 million barrels per day. Permits for pipelines and other important energy infrastructure has been delayed or revoked outright. And the administration is pressuring banks to stop lending for fossil fuel projects. As a result, gas prices are the most expensive in U.S. history. General McMaster, can you explain why American energy is vital in the competition between the free world and authoritarian powers like Russia and China?
Thank you. It's absolutely vital because really what Russia endeavored to do was to gain coercive power over the global economy and over Europe's economy in particular. And we all witnessed how they've used that coercive power over many, many years, not just in connection with the renewed invasion of Ukraine, which began in February. The only way to break that grip on the global economy and the coercive power over Europe's economy, Germany's economy in particular, is with alternative sources. And what's sad about it is that we have it within our power to make up for that production and to break Russia's and other authoritarian regimes' coercive power over the energy market. So this is one of the tremendous opportunity, I think, to advance the interests of the United States and the free world.
Thank you. What signal does it send to our allies when the Biden administration says no to a pipeline from Canada and yes to oil from OPEC, Russia, Iran, and Venezuela?
Well, I'll tell you, it really makes no sense at all. It doesn't pass the common sense test to cancel a Canadian pipeline and greenlight a Russian one. And then, of course, it doesn't make any sense either to put all these obstacles in place for permitting and that would allow us to increase our production and our exports, and then to supplicate to the Venezuelans and the Iranians to get them to increase their production and exports. So I think it really is past time for us to do what makes sense. And of course, this is consistent as well with the effort on climate and CO2 reductions, because our production, our transport, our export is greener. And of course, without our supplies, what's happening is the world is ramping up coal consumption and coal burning, which is the worst thing for the environment. So it's time to rationalize our policies, increase U.S. production, and increase U.S. exports.
Thank you, General McMaster. I'm concerned